Hello my loves and welcome to this YIN spring themed yoga practice. My name is Frederikke and I'm so honored to be guiding you through this flow. Before we begin, you'll need a bolster or some pillows to help you find comfort and support throughout the session. Find a cozy spot, roll out your yoga mat and take a deep breath. We'll begin in a wide-legged child's pose, so start by coming to a kneeling position on your mat. Gently spread your knees wide as your mat or slightly wider, allowing your feet to point toward each other with the big toes touching. And now gently reach your arms forward, melting your chest toward the mat. If it feels supportive for you, you place a bolster or pillows beneath your torso to deepen the relaxation and support your body's natural curves. Once you're settled in, let your forehead or cheek rest on the mat or on the bolster. Feel the weight of your body grounding down into the earth beneath you, releasing any tension with each breath. Allow your hips to soften toward the earth and notice how your lower back releases as you fold deeper. With each exhale, let go a little more, inviting calmness to wash over you. Just like the earth is waking up and planting seeds for what's to come. Today's session will help you plant seeds of intention, trust and calm within yourself. We'll explore space for rest, stillness and softening so that we can nurture our inner garden. Allow our thoughts and energies to bloom as we set our intention for this season. In Yin Yoga, the key is finding that place between effort and ease. Finding a stretch that is gentle yet deep, and holding it for a longer duration. This gives our body time to unwind and our energy to shift. There's no need to force anything. Just breathe, relax, and let your body naturally open as you surrender to gravity. If you are resting one side of your head on the bolster, shift side now. And as you settle into this gentle shape, take a moment to check in with yourself. This is your time to plant the seeds of intention for the season ahead. What is it that you want to nurture in your life? Perhaps it's patience, trust, or a sense of calm. Maybe it's a new idea, a creative spark, or an opportunity. Whatever it is, allow yourself to soften into this moment and begin to set your intentions for spring. Take a deep inhale in, filling your lungs with fresh energy. And exhale, releasing any doubts or tension. With every inhale, feel yourself expanding, welcoming new growth. With each exhale, release any barriers or resistance. Simply let go of what no longer serves you. You are making space for something new, something exciting. Stay here for a few more breaths, allowing your body to soften with each exhale. And just notice how the support of the bolster or pillows invites a deeper release. With each inhale, expand gently into the space around you. And with each exhale, release and relax just a little more. From your wide-legged child's pose, slowly begin to lift your chest and walk your hands back, bringing your torso upright. Take a moment to notice the shift in your body, the gentle awakening from your fold. And now let's move into deer pose, so keep your bolster where it's at and gently guide both knees over to the right side. Your right thigh angles forward, roughly parallel to the front of your mat, and your left leg bends naturally behind you, forming a soft zigzag shape with your legs. If your left hip lifts off the mat, you can consider placing a folded blanket or cushion underneath it to bring more support to your seat. We are going to come into a supported twist from here, but before we do so, take a moment to lengthen your spine. Press your fingertips lightly onto the mat beside you and grow tall through the crown of your head. Feel the energy moving upward as you create space between each vertebra. And now take your bolster, stack of pillows, and place it diagonally in front of your right thigh or hip, angling slightly towards your left side. This will serve as your support as you twist. Good. Inhale as you place your hands on either side of your bolster and begin to slowly lower your torso down with your exhale, resting your belly, ribs, and chest on the bolster for support. If it feels comfortable, turn your head to the left or right, resting your cheek on the bolster. If that doesn't feel good for your neck, you can keep your forehead resting down instead. Do what works for you. Let your arms relax, perhaps draping one on either side of the bolster or stacking your hands beneath your cheek or bolster for extra support. As you settle in, remember that the seed does not rush to grow. It trusts the process of unfolding in its own time. Staying low to the ground is a reminder that growth begins in stillness. Here, in this moment, you are simply holding space for your intentions, for your dreams, protecting them, nourishing them, and giving them the time they need to take root. With each inhale, feel yourself drawing in support and patience. And with each exhale, surrender into the trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Allow your hips and belly to soften. Feel the support of the bolster beneath you, the quiet grounding of the earth holding you, reminding you that you are safe to let go. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Soften your jaw. Let gravity do the work. We will stay here for one more minute, embracing the stillness, the nourishment, and the quiet transformation happening beneath the surface. To come out of the pose, slowly begin to lift your head, walking your hands back toward your body. Press into your palms and gently lift your torso back up to an upright position. Pause here for a breath, noticing any shifts or sensations before we transition to the other side. When you're ready, bring your knees back to center and then let them drop over to the left, setting up your deer pose on the other side. Once again, adjust your position so both hips feel supported, and then position your bolster diagonally in front of your left thigh or hip. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, rotate your torso to the right, folding over the bolster or your support. Let yourself surrender into the shape, trusting in the quiet magic of this moment. As we move through this practice, you might notice that many of the asanas will keep us close to the ground. This is intentional, just as a seed must rest beneath the surface, nurtured, protected, and held by the earth before it begins to sprout. We too are in a place of care and patience. This practice is about tending to our inner growth, allowing ourselves to be supported as we plant the seeds of our dreams, goals, and intentions. One minute more here. Slowly begin to lift yourself up, walking your hands back toward your body. Press gently into your fingertips or palms as you unwind your spine, coming back to a neutral seat. Pause for a moment and notice any shifts in your body. Perhaps a sense of openness through your spine, a deepening of your breath, or softness in your hips. When you're ready, extend both legs straight out in front of you for a supported forward fold. If you feel any tightness in your hamstrings or notice that your lower back is rounding, place a folded blanket or cushion under your sitting bones. This slight elevation will help you tilt your pelvis forward, allowing for a more natural and easeful fold. From here, bring your bolster, a stack of pillows lengthwise on top of your legs, close to your belly. If your knees feel sensitive or hyperextended, slide a rolled up blanket or pillow underneath them for extra support. You want your thighs to feel heavy so your body can truly surrender into the fold. Take a deep breath in here, feeling your spine lengthen as if you were growing toward the sky, like the first green shoots of spring breaking through the soil. As you exhale, fold forward and let your hands slide down the sides of your bolster, or perhaps gently wrap your arms around it, embracing it as you were hugging the earth, holding something precious and full of potential. Rest your belly and ribs onto the bolster or your pillows. If you have more flexibility, allow your heart and forehead to connect with the support beneath you. If your lower back feels strained, slightly bend your knees to release any tension in your hamstrings and lumbar spine. If it feels good for your neck, you can turn your head to one side, or you can just simply rest your forehead on the bolster, keeping the cervical spine neutral. This deep fold is an invitation to fully surrender into support. Just as a seed surrenders to the nurturing embrace of the soil before it begins to grow. Spring is a season of renewal, of waking up after a long winter's rest. In this moment, allow yourself to pause, rest and gather energy, knowing that from this stillness, new possibilities will emerge. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the freshness of spring, filling your body with light, warmth and renewal. Feel your ribcage expand gently against this bolster or support beneath you, stretching the muscles along your back. And with each exhale, soften deeper into the fold. Allow your hip flexors to release, your lower back to widen, and your shoulder blades to slide away from your ears, just like melting snow revealing the rich, fertile earth beneath. Relax the muscles in your face, unclench your jaw, let go of any tension in your hip sockets, hamstrings, and lower spine. Stay here for several deep, slow breaths, letting gravity do all the work. When you're ready to come out of the pose, begin by deepening your breath and slowly lift your head and walk your hands back, using your fingertips or palms to gently press yourself upright. Imagine a sprout unfurling toward the sunlight, slow and steady. Nice. We'll find a supported side stretch from here. So let's start by placing the bolster across your mat, perpendicular to your body. And now gently ease yourself onto your side, letting your body rest over the bolster. Allow your ribs to open, feeling the space between them widen as your side body softens into the support. Let your legs extend long and relaxed on the mats. And if you'd like, soften your knees just a bit to release any tension in your lower body. And please feel free to move around a bit here, finding a good position. Your prop should be placed just beneath your rib cage, supporting the side waist. Feel free to adjust your prop so it creates a soft lift along the side of your body. Rest your head on the mat, or if you need more support for your neck, slide a block or cushion underneath your head. Just make sure your spine feels long and aligned from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Extend your arms overhead, reaching long through your fingers. You should feel a gentle stretch through the side body as your arm reaches. Just make sure to keep it fluid. Don't force it. Allow the top rib cage to open like petals blossoming, creating space across your chest. As you inhale, imagine your breath filling the space between your ribs, expanding through the side body. You might feel the stretch moving from the side waist all the way up through the rib cage and into the armpit. With every exhale, allow yourself to soften deeper into the stretch, like a flower slowly unfurling in the warmth of the sun. Notice how your breath moves into the side ribs with each inhale. And as you exhale, release any tightness or holding. You are creating a wave of expansion through the side body, from the hip all the way to your fingertips, opening like the first signs of spring, fresh, soft, and full of possibility. When you're ready, mindfully use your lower arm to push yourself up to a seated position. We will transition to the other side now. So take your time as you settle in and just notice how the energy of your body shifts as you move from one side to the other. Once you're on your new side, set yourself up just as we did before, placing the bolster beneath your waist. This time, let it support the opposite side just below your ribs, like a soft cradle for your body. Adjust the prop until it feels like the right support for you, creating space along the side of your body. Now take a moment to extend your arms and legs long, grounding them down into the mat. And remember, if it feels better, you can soften your knees here. Rest your head on the mat or slide a block or cushion under your head to create more comfort. Feel your spine lengthen from tailbone to crown of the head, allowing your whole body to find balance and openness. And now as you inhale, imagine your breath filling the space across your body, expanding like the open sky, creating room for new dreams and intention to take root. With every exhale, release any tension, like letting go of old thoughts or patterns that no longer serve you. Feel yourself letting go, creating space for your new goals to take shape. Visualize this stretch as a way of reaching toward your dreams. Your arm like a branch reaching upward, seeking new opportunities, and your ribs expanding like the sky, opening wide to hold all your aspirations. This is the space where your new dreams can grow. Stay here for a few more breaths, feeling the space you have created in your side body as a symbol for the dreams and goals you're nurturing. Like a garden filled with possibilities, you are planting the seeds today for your future growth. Good. When you're ready, gently press yourself up to a seated position. Right away, come onto your back, moving with awareness. Pause here for a breath, noticing the lightness, the room you created in your body and mind. And now bend your knees and plant your feet on the mat about hip distance apart. Feel the soles of your feet making contact with the earth, steady and supportive, just like the solid foundation you're building for your dreams. Let your arms rest by your sides. From here, lift your hips just enough to slide your prop underneath your sacrum, the bony space at the base of your spine. Allow your hips to rest gently on this support, like settling into trust, knowing that you are held. Take a moment to adjust, ensuring the prop is positioned comfortably beneath you. Your spine should feel long and spacious, as if the body is naturally opening to receive fresh energy. Let the front of your body soften and expand, just like the sky clearing after a gentle spring rain, revealing endless possibilities ahead. Let your weight settle onto this support, as if arriving at a bridge that connects where you are now to where you are meant to go. Just pause here and breathe. Feel the openness across your front body, the quiet invitation to trust this in-between space, the place between dreaming and becoming, between effort and surrender. Sometimes the most powerful moments happen when we allow ourselves to simply be in this space of transition without rushing to the other side. With each inhale, breathe in clarity, seeing the path ahead more clearly, even if only one step at a time. And with each exhale, release hesitation, knowing that transformation isn't about having all the answers. It's about stepping onto the bridge and allowing yourself to cross at your own pace. We'll stay here for another minute, resting in this sacred pause, this space between what was and what will be. Take one full, steady breath in. Feel the bolster beneath you holding you in this place of ease and support. And as you exhale, begin to draw your right knee into your chest, wrapping your hands gently around your shin. Keep your left foot planted for a moment, noticing the shift, the gentle gathering in, the soft compression at the front of your right hip. And now with your next inhale, extend your left leg long down onto the mat, letting your heel make contact with the earth. Feel your left thigh release, your hip opening like the first stretch of a new day. This support beneath you helps you lift and support the pelvis, creating a sense of lightness and space. Take a moment here, one leg pulling in, grounding you in what nourishes you, the other reaching long, inviting in what's next. This is a shape of intention and expansion, of gathering and growing. If it feels good, you can roll your right ankle in slow circles, tracing quiet pathways in the air, like sketching the shape of your next steps before you take them. Nice. Gently release your right leg, letting your foot find the mat once again. Take a moment to pause, feeling the openness you created. And now when you're ready, draw your left knee into your chest, wrapping your hands around your shin. Feel the gentle compression at the front of your left hip now, as if you're holding on to something important. Your vision, your intention, the seeds of what you are growing. With your next inhale, extend your right leg long down onto the mat, allowing your heel to make contact with the earth. Feel your hips soften and release, like opening a door to new possibilities. The bolster keeps your pelvis supported, allowing your body to expand effortlessly, to trust the unfolding. Pause here. One side drawing in, gathering energy, and the other stretching forward, reaching into the unknown. Deep breaths here. With each inhale, imagine drawing in everything you need. The energy, the focus, the trust. With each exhale, feel your right leg lengthen even more, extending into the space ahead, embodying the quiet confidence that you are moving in the right direction. And again, if it feels good, roll your left ankle in slow mindful circles, tracing the shape of your journey, acknowledging the path you're walking, step by step. When you feel ready, slowly release your left leg down, both feet finding the mat once again. Take a deep breath in, noticing the sense of spaciousness you've created within, both in your body and in your vision for what's to come. And now with your next exhale, draw both knees into your chest, gathering yourself in like a seed pulling in its energy before it grows. Feel the quiet strength here, the potential building inside you. And then, when you're ready, extend your legs up towards the sky, as if stepping into the limitless space above you. You can keep a soft bend in the knees if that feels better, letting this shape be effortless. Allow the prop beneath your sacrum to lift you up, to hold you, as if you're weightless, suspended between earth and sky. Breathe deeply. With each inhale, feel yourself expanding into possibility, rising beyond limits. And with each exhale, soften into trust. Trust that you are supported, that you are free to move toward whatever calls to you. Imagine that with your feet hovering above, you're walking on air, light, unbound, free. Every dream, every goal, every next step is within reach. There's no gravity pulling you down, only openness, expansion, and the quiet knowing that anything is possible. Let your arms rest by your sides or place your hands on your belly or heart, connecting to your center, to your dreams, to your next steps. If it feels good, point and flex your feet. Roll your ankles or sway your legs gently side to side, like taking playful steps into the unknown, fearless and free. Stay here, floating in this moment, this feeling of infinite possibility. No rush, no weight, just lightness, just trust. When you're ready to come out, take a deep, expansive breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bend your knees, bringing both feet down to the mat, carrying this knowing with you. You are limitless. Now press your feet into the mat and lift your hips just enough to slide the bolster out from underneath you. Set it aside and slowly lower your spine back down, feeling each vertebra connect with the earth. Pause here. Notice the subtle shift, the grounding, the settling, the gentle return. The lightness still lingering in your legs, like the memory of walking on air. Then press yourself up to a seated position. Reach for your bolster again and slide it lengthwise behind you, placing it so you can rest your entire torso upon it. You want to feel a gentle lift in your chest, a sense of openness, not strain. If needed, adjust it so it feels just right, like it's holding you in effortless expansion. Once you find that sweet spot, extend your legs long, letting them soften and settle. Allow your arms to open wide, palms facing up, fingers relaxed. With your next inhale, feel your heart bloom open, your collarbone stretching wide, as if you're welcoming in all the dreams, all the possibilities waiting ahead. As you exhale, soften into your pillows, bolster, support, trusting that you don't have to hold everything on your own. This is a pose of surrender, of deep trust, of knowing that growth happens when we allow ourselves to be open and to trust. Let your breath be full, steady. With every inhale, imagine your chest lifting toward the sky, like a flower turning toward the sun. And with every exhale, let go of any hesitation, any doubt, melting deeper into the safety of this moment. Stay here for another minute, resting in this place of expansion, allowing your heart to be soft yet strong, open yet deeply rooted. Take one last breath here in your supported fish pose. And now stay here as you begin to bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open wide, just like the first butterfly wings unfurling after a long winter's rest. Your hips open slowly, gently, like the petals of a flower stretching toward the sunlight. With every small adjustment, Allow your body to soften deeper into this opening. Feel the magic of this moment, the butterfly emerging from its cocoon, stepping into the world with wings full of possibility. Your chest is lifted, your heart is open, like the butterfly's delicate wings catching the first warmth of the spring breeze, ready to take flight. As you settle here, imagine you're lying in the heart of a spring garden, surrounded by flowers in full bloom. The scent of fresh earth and the colors of new life fill the air. Butterflies flutter around you, their wings shimmering in the sunlight, carrying with them the energy of transformation and renewal. Feel the expansive energy of this moment, the gardens of spring around you, full of life and beauty, and you, like the butterfly, are now ready to spread your wings, ready to embrace the newness that is blossoming within you. Take a deep breath in, and with every inhale, imagine yourself gathering the energy of the garden. Each flower, each leaf, each fluttering butterfly, infusing you with this vibrant energy. Feel yourself softening into this transformation, knowing that just like the butterfly, you are emerging from your own cocoon into a life full of infinite possibilities. This is the moment of your blossoming. Your wings are wide, your heart open, and you are ready to soar into the beauty and magic that awaits you. Know that there's no limit to what you can become. Choose to stay here or to come into Savasana. So if you prefer Savasana, bring your knees together gently and extend your legs out long. You can keep the bolster underneath you for support if that feels good, or release it if you prefer. Allow your arms to rest at your sides, palms facing up, surrendering fully to the earth beneath you. Feeling the energy of the earth and sky meeting within you. Allow your breath to deepen, becoming your fertilizer for growth. Each inhale nurturing your transformation. Each exhale releasing what no longer serves you. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale, sigh it out. Surrender fully into this moment of rest. Let the earth beneath you welcome you home, softening any last bits of tension, any need to do. In this stillness, just be, like the soil cradling the seed, anchored yet expansive, rooted in the now, but stretching toward the endless sky. Breathe in the magic of spring, the time of year when everything is waking up, when life bursts forth in color, when the world is alive with potential. Feel the vibrancy of life filling you, the aliveness of transformation. Know that this is your time to bloom, to evolve, to reach toward the stars while staying firmly planted in your roots. Like the flowers of spring, you are emerging from the darkness, shedding the old and embracing the magic of what is to come. Feel the gentle pull of the earth, offering you comfort and support, while your heart continues to open like the petals of a blooming flower, soft and tender. In this space of quiet, know that you are still growing, still unfolding, still blossoming into the fullness of who you are. Trust in the stillness, knowing that even in the silence, life is happening within you. You are forever evolving, just like the garden after winter, always renewing, always reaching toward the light. We'll rest here for 2 more minutes, knowing that like the spring garden, you are always in a state of renewal, ever growing, ever changing. Every breath is nourishing your transformation, even in the quiet of moments. Stay here for as long as you'd like. But when you feel ready to come back, slowly begin to return by bringing some gentle movements back into your fingers and toes, welcoming yourself back with the softness of a blooming flower. Take any last movements that feels good in your body right now. Maybe you take a yawn or a full body stretch, whatever calls to you. And when it feels right, just make your way back up to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. And now, allow your hands to gently press into your heart center. Feel the serenity and warmth of home within you. In this connection to your heart, may you find peace, love, and gratitude. Let's honor our practice with a final nourishing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Take care, and I'll see you soon.